What's up, y'all? Nightmare Baller 1 again. Sorry for my crazy hairdo, y'all. I took out some braids. I just decided, just keep picking it out, whatever, winging it. But if y'all saw my brother's other video, he's really like upset about that. He's been upset about that since it happened, like since they found out right after UFC 73. And he just couldn't find the words to say. So I'm apologizing on his behalf. He did all right to me. He did good. He did pretty good. But anyway, here goes my just my thoughts on some different things. I mean, so far, wrestling's been okay this year. Has been as good as, let's say, 2003, 2002. But it's been pretty good. I just want to share with y'all what I think are the 5 best matches of the year so far, in my opinion. I'm starting from the bottom. Number 5, the Texas Death Match. This is definitely the best match in TNA. I would have it higher. It just feel like it was missing something, you know what I mean? But out of all like the Texas Death Match I've seen in my lifetime, I'm kind of young. I haven't seen like some of the older ones or whatever. It's like one of the best ones I've seen, so But it was just I don't know what it is. It was just missing something. You know what I'm saying? It was a good match when I was watching. It's just nothing that made me jump out of my seat and go, "Wow!" This is like a classic. You know what I'm saying? It's just a really, really good match. All right, Number 4, I had a 4-way at Backlash. To be a WWE match, I think it's the only one I have on this list. It was action-packed, man. It had everybody was hitting their finish. It was chaotic. People kicking out finishes, breaking up finishes. It was just like the end of that match was so dramatic and had so much emotion, you wouldn't believe. It was great. It was great. Yeah, it was awesome. All right, but okay. Then on the list I have Joe versus Morishima. A lot of people want to see them two go at it, and then we finally got our wish in like one of the best matches I saw all year. Morishima, that was basically like the passing of the torch in ROH, in my opinion. Like Joe was passing the torch to Morishima, and then I think it was the next night or was it the next week? I can't remember. I know somebody will comment on this video and remind me. He won the title from Homicide, and he's had it ever since. So But my thing is this, y'all. If y'all agree or disagree or whatever, any kind of feedback, just leave me comments, and I like to discuss your comments or whatever. And if anybody has any questions, send me questions my way. I will definitely start doing Q&As when I get more subscribers or whatever. But yeah, man, just send me questions. I promise you I will answer them. And you can ask his, I think his name is like Capra Chief. If I see something I think one of my subscribers might like, I seen your video. Like I knew he said he liked Christopher Daniels, so I sent him a Christopher Daniels interview. So yeah, man, it's whatever. Y'all just hit me up with anything. I already said the 4-way at Backlash, Joe versus Morrison. Oh yeah, number 2, the Briscoes versus Sydal and Castagnoli. I know this list is ROH happy, but ROH has been having some kick-ass matches this year. And the Briscoes and Sydal and Castagnoli match is like the best pay-per-view match all year. That match was like what a pay-per-view match is supposed to be. That match right there is just everything it's supposed to be and more. I love that match. I love that pay-per-view, and that was just the best match of that great pay-per-view. And it was just awesome, man. It had so many spots. You honestly didn't know who was going to win the match just watching it, you know what I mean? So, and then number 1 of the best matches I've ever seen, ever. Nigel McGuinness versus Takeshi Morishima at Fighting Spirit. Wow. Boy, this was awesome. Nigel McGuinness, he's tough. Just the psychology in this match and the way it ended. You talk about the emotion field. This was another emotion field match, like the end when, especially the last 30 seconds when Morishima hit the backdrop driver, and then McGuinness just popped up and rebounded off the ropes and went for the rebound leg, and McGuinness, and then Morishima just like blocked it and caught him, and then hit him with the backdrop driver. It was amazing. Yeah, so those are my top 5. If you guys agree or disagree, hit me up, whatever. It's cool. And some dream matches I've been thinking about. My brother wants me to mention this one. He's been talking about for a long time. It's AJ Styles, Rey Mysterio versus Ultimo Dragon versus Psychosis in a 4-way match. He thinks this match would be really, really great. You know what I'm saying? I'm not so sure. I think it'd be pretty good. You know, I think it'd be great. But like he really, really, really wants to see this match. You know what I mean? So you know, the match I really want to see with AJ Styles is him versus RVD, because the ECW RVD, because AJ Styles has innovative offense. You know, everybody's like, you know, he's one of the most innovative wrestlers ever. And RVD, in my opinion, when it comes to offense, you know, he's probably like in the top 5 most innovative wrestlers ever. You know what I mean? So it'd be a great match. Okay, the other match I want to see is Samoa Joe versus Taz. That match would be good because Taz was like ECW's, you know, built up, you know, destroyer, monster, unbeatable person. You know what I'm saying? Samoa Joe is TNA's basically unbeatable monster. He was the same thing in ROH. So to see them go at it, it'd be amazing. I mean, it'd just be, you know, it'd be amazing. And then the crowd, I tell you, it'd definitely be divided. I'd be on Taz's side, even though I'd cheer for Samoa Joe. You know what I'm saying? I'd cheer for both of them. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Then you have Abyss versus Cactus Jack in a hardcore match. This match would be great because both of these guys, you know, they're extremely tough with a lot of hardcore moves, a lot of action. This match would be amazing, amazing. I mean, it'd go all over the building. It'd be awesome. And then I have 80s Flair versus Evolution Triple H. You know, I just want to see like the two. Well, not necessarily Evolution Triple H, but just Triple H of like 2000 all the way to like 2003, 2004. I mean, that Triple H right there was evil. He was, to me, the equivalent of Flair. Well, not the equivalent, but like you could compare him to Flair of the 80s. Flair used to be like that heel character that everybody hated. So was, you know what I'm saying? So was Triple H. And, you know, that would be like a great match because both of them are great in the ring. I think Flair is obviously better in my opinion, but, you know. Okay, then the Dudleys versus LOD, the 2 most decorated tag teams of all time. Or is it? Or is it the Harlem Heat? I can't remember. But I know the Dudleys are definitely the most decorated. And then LOD. This match would be great. Even though, like, you know, neither team was that great in the ring, I say the Dudleys are better. A lot of people think I'm crazy for that. I think the Dudleys are like the whole package. When it comes to the whole package, are the best tag team ever. I know everybody's going to disagree, but I don't care. Like, the match would be entertaining because both knew how to put on an entertaining match. So, there you go. Okay, then you got Undertaker versus Samoa Joe. Basically, the boxer versus the MMA fighter. And I'd love to see that. Like, the stare down would be, like, so intense. And it just, both of them, they play their characters so well. It's great. That match would be so awesome. Okay, and last but certainly not least, you have Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels versus Chris Jericho. I just want to see this because I think, like, honestly, the attitudes are similar, even though, like, Jericho's more like catchphrases or whatever, and Daniels is more like, you know, making you think or whatever. Like, they're like the way they wrestle, you know, not necessarily, you know, are the same, but, you know, I just like to see those 2 styles go at it, you know, because, you know, Christopher Daniels with the whole, you know, Fallen Angel and all the moonsaults he does versus the lion saw and the submissions, you know, it'd be great. And, you know, the high flying Daniels does. I really want to see this match. But yeah, that's just some of my dream matches. Any comments y'all have, anything, just hit me up, and I'll be willing to, you know, comment on them or whatever. But yeah, Sniper Baller 1, I'm out. I'll be back a little later with a video. I'll probably be back after Hard Justice or before Hard Justice with predictions or whatever. Oh yeah, if y'all don't like spoilers, cut this off. I'm saying in the last little bit of time I have. Okay, the match that Abyss is gonna choose is a 6-man tag, barbed wire, 6-sided steel match, and the only way you win, you can qualify for a pinfall, is to bleed, or I think the other man has to bleed or something like that. But yeah, so anyway, that's something to look forward to. Nightmare Baller 1 signing out.